friends, so I was doing my makeup for fun, and then I was like, there's new product I want to try. It's only three different brands, but they're new product I have not tried. The PR has been sitting here, and I was like, you know what? We should totally just try it. But then I was like, oh, I want to give you guys first impressions. So that's what we're going to do today. I literally am putting on my concealer and my skin tint. And then I was like, just record it. Just record it. Because what if they suck? You want the real feedback, the real tea. So we're going to go ahead and give that to you guys today. I am going to add the price points of the 3 products here on screen. You could tell I wasn't even trying today because I was not going to be recording. Can't get realer than this. The hair's a hot mess. The skin's not even done. It's okay. We're gonna get it together. I will link the product, like the 3 brands and the product, in the description box in case you guys are interested. And the price point will be here on screen. Let's begin at the beginning because Morphe sent over their setting powder. Where are they? Oh, they're in there somewhere. What are they called? Wait a minute. Oh, how cute. Hold on. So the PR package is kind of like a dial. You get a sponge or like a puff and then 2 powders. But what's the name of these? Oh, they're the Bacon Scent Loose Powder Quad. They have it available in 2 shades. This one is a little more on the richer side. It's called Rich Harmony. And then this one is a Bright and Balance, which I'm going to go with Bright and Balance because that's what I like to do. And then you get this little puff. This one here is going to be for anyone that is darker than I am and like of richer complexion, i.e. Rich Harmony. I love that they have like 2 different versions available. My quad is going to look like so, and based on the tapita on the cap, it says Brightening Pink corrects blue and green tones. Banana corrects pink and purple tones. Brightening Lavender brightens and corrects the yellow tones, and then Translucent sets with a sheer soft focus. Talc free with 16-hour wear, 24-hour shine control. So what I tend to do is I mix all 4 shades. I only set the areas where I apply concealer, which would be my T-zone, the under eye, and like this area here. This dial, I have to open her because she's spanking, brand spanking new. This dial is kind of cool because depending on where you rotate, you are able to like release whatever shade you want. But how do you mix? You remove the dial. I want to mix all of them. I don't want a specific color. I want a mixy mix. Do I remove the whole? How do you, guys, how do we? Right? Because it says you could pick the shade you want. But what if I want all 4? Which is kind of like what I want to do. Should I? Is there a way to remove the filter? Let's see if I can lift it with a scissor. Okay, so that's no bueno porque I took the whole darn thing out. The whole thing, the whole separator, the whole freaking thing is out. You know what? Jotty's not jottying. I think I know what's going on. And we're going to put it right back the way it was. Oh, okay. That's not going to happen. Morphe has gotten really affordable, so I can't like be too mad at it. The price is here. Again, this is all blind. I feel as though it should have been an option to like unclick and lift the whole thing and then you can just mix. Because at this point, if I want to mix the shades, I have to like expose the yellow. Take some out. Now we're going to expose the pink. You know what I mean? Like you have to do it all at once. And then if you want a good balance, you have to make sure that you're tapping them about the same amount of times. Otherwise, you're gonna get too much of one color and you know what I mean, and too little of the other. We're gonna kind of close it. That was weird. You can mix it, but you see now there, it's not actually mixed. So I don't know. I just feel like the packaging could have been a little different. We're gonna go ahead and open the little puff, which is not like super unique either. Huda Beauty has very similar puffs. I've tried the Morphe puffs. They're actually really nice. See, they're like a little diamond, super cute. See, I'm gonna go back in, under the eye. The concealer I used, it's gonna be the It Cosmetics, the Do It All. I'm only going to work under the eye right now just to see the difference once I set. I'm gonna use the very sharp tip. If you hear Cam, she's just playing by herself at this point, poor thing. Was running, even though we say don't run, and she scraped both her knees. One of them is in really, really bad shape. Like you can see the raw skin on the inside and it's just pretty gross at this point. So yeah, she's not a happy camper right now. All right, the shade looks so good. I don't know if it's a coinky thing that I blended a great shade for my under eye. It's not too pink and it's not too purple or too yellow, because there's a little bit of yellow in there. It looks smooth. Now, can I say it's brightening? It just looks set. It's not like brightening, you know? Let me apply a little more. I don't bake. I tend to just set only because my under eyes usually look a little on the crepey side and I don't like it. But let's add a little. Oh, there goes. Okay. So set first and then go back in with a little more and it seems to do the trick. It's definitely brightening at this point. See what I'm saying? I'm going to do the chin just to get that out of the way. So the brightening under the eye, I'm not even mad at it at this point. Like, I feel like, yes, go in, set it first, and then apply extra powder. And I think it does the trick for sure. It's blurring. I like that it is brightening, so I'll take that back. It did brighten. This is more powder than I usually apply under my eye because, again, it tends to look dry, like dehydrated and crepey. It doesn't look like any of these shades have radiance to it yet. My under eyes look really pretty. It's not a radiant powder, yet it adds a little subtle hint of something. Tell me if you see it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it doesn't look glowy. Isn't that crazy? It looks really good. I can't help it. I know I put it on the screen for you guys, but as I'm filming, I want to know how much this powder costs. 20 bucks? It's $19 at Ulta. Whoa, okay. So if you're in the market for a good powder that you can customize, you don't have to use all 4 shades. I tend to do that, but depending on what my needs under the eyes are, you know, I will customize. Now that I've mixed all 4 shades on the cap, I'm gonna store it upside down. I do that with all my powders to limit the mess that I can make, because I could get messy. So we're gonna move on to oh my goodness, priming my lids, because I ended up getting the new collab that Ofra just launched. It is the Paul Dow collab. So you get a gloss, you're getting a midi palette, it's like a trio, and then you're getting a little topper, and I definitely want to pop it on my face. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, but I obviously have to like prep the lid. Where is my here we go. If you are questioning, because I am me, I have my Level Up primer that I created with Ofra like about, I'm gonna say like 2 years ago on the lid. This is gonna hydrate. It is not going to emphasize dryness or crepiness on your lids, while it's also gonna help your eyeshadow not crease and last absolutely all day. And you're gonna get true to color, and it's super comfortable, and it's like the best thing ever. So if you're ever ordering anything from Ofra, like, yes, I'm gonna link the collab below in case you guys are interested. You are able to get 20% off anything and everything at Ofra with my promo code. But if you're gonna grab anything, make sure you grab my primer, because it's so freaking good. I think we're gonna start off the beginning, and we're gonna open up the midi palette. He's calling it the Dow Dynasty. In this palette, you're getting bubblegum pinks, which is super cute. You are Adios. You're getting a cream, a highlight, and you're getting a blush. The reason why I prepped my lids is because we're gonna pop the blush on the eyeball. So I'm gonna take her with a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go all over the crease. This is gonna go on the cheeks too, okay? But the thing with Ofra product is that their powders are eye safe. So you're able to apply them not just on the face, but you can apply them on the eyes. And I've also used eyeshadow on the lip to kind of mattify but transform a lip gloss. So, you know, it's one of those things, like, their product is very versatile. Also does that under the eye. I don't have to worry about primer under the eye because we did conceal and set. Drag this all the way out. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other eyeball. If you guys are hoping to find the mystery box, I believe it's still available. I could see on my end that people used my code. I'm gonna apply the cream on les cheeks. I'm gonna dip my brush into the cream. By the way, guys, this brush, absolutely insane. This is the one I got in Ipsy. This is the one that I got in Ipsy, and it's so good. Gonna do one of these. I wanna wrap the cream alongside of the powder near my eye. We're still blending, calmate, I know, but it's gonna look so pretty in the end. Watch. I am gonna flip her over, and I'm gonna add a dusting of the powder over top to set that. You can just use the cream and be fine if you want that hydrated effect on the skin. However, if you're like, no, I just want to intensify, you can go in with the powder, set the cream so you'll know that baby is going to last all day no matter what. But also you're intensifying how that turns out. And then I need a brush. I'm going to use a fluffier kind of stippling brush for that highlight, which I was going to apply on the eyeball, but also like there's a topper, so we're going to use that. And that, shut up. Okay, put it down. That's a lot. Okay, we are going, whatever's left on the brush up to apply on this cheek. But nena, that's a lot. Over the brow bone here. And then blend. She's pretty, but she's in your face. Stunning. Now, is it the only bubblegum pink blush you're ever gonna get? Blush trio you're gonna... No, there's so many out there on the market. You know what I mean? And there's definitely more affordable, but this quality is, of course, top notch. It's Ofra, but also, if you want to support a creator that you like, that's a collab to check out. What was I gonna do next? That's a collab to check out. I was gonna do something else. We're gonna go in with their topper. This is gonna be the Sparklight topper in the shade Clock It. It does not look super unique, I will admit right out the bat, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go in with my finger, picked up. Oh, she's icy and bright and the most palest pink ever. So cute. And I have not gone back in. I'm literally just applying whatever was on my finger all over the lid. And it's so icy in a good way. I'm not swiping. I'm literally tapping. That's cool. I think in order to transform the look, I do have to apply mascara. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to curl my lashes. I don't know what mascara I want to apply though. Let me figure that out. I decided to go with Benefit's Fan Fest. If you've not tried it, it's actually really nice. All right, guys, I pulled my hair back differently only because I feel like, I don't know, this makeup look is already looking super pretty. Where's the thing? It was right in front of me. The makeup look is already looking super pretty. And I was like, I need to pull my hair out of my face and away. I did like 2 layers. I think this mascara is actually really nice, you guys. So I'm going in for a third, but I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm literally focusing it on the outer portion, like the cat area. See, like it literally transforms the eyeball. And then because I have to, I think I want to add a little more of the blush on the crease without blending too much. I'm just going to kind of pop it in there so it'll, you know. If I blend, it'll be like a baby pink, but like a lot lighter. If I just apply without blending, I'm building it up. And then I'll even kind of apply some here. Why not? It's a blush. It works. All right, the next product is going to be for the eyebrows. No, my eyebrows are not done. They're not filled. They're nothing. Just laminated and clean. Glazed brows is a thing apparently, and Benefit Cosmetics sent over their new Dream Sheen Brow Glaze in the shade Deep. I'm hoping this works for me. Apparently they have more than one shade. They also sent over their 24-hour brow setter, and then my favorite, the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is great because I needed a backups because your girl goes through these like crazy. Again, Precisely My Brow Pencil in numero 6, number 6. Look how fine this baby is. Because they're laminated, I don't have to do too much. I'm just gonna fill in my little sparse areas. This inner part, I tend to apply a little more effort because I'm like bald here. 12-hour shine, waterproof and smudge proof, lightweight and non-sticky. This dreamy creamy gel instantly glazes brows for a sleek polished look and a hint of shiny tint. It says US patent pending brush. Is it a new brush? Vamos a ver. Okay, packaging is pretty similar to what we're already familiar with when it comes to Benefit. The brush is different, but not like super different. It reminds me of their brow setter, not their brow setter, the other one. It's just shorter. It's not a super thick brush, which I like. And as I mentioned, the gel is a tinted gel. It says short strokes. Let's work on the one brow so we can see if there's a difference. I'm always up for something new. I don't know how I feel about shiny eyebrows. Because usually when I do like a brow gel or brow wax, that is a pet peeve of mine. I don't want them to be hard and crunchy. I also don't want that white flaky residue throughout the day. but I don't like them to be shiny. So this might be something that maybe the gel's great, but maybe the sheen, the shine is not for me. As I'm applying, I can see it's definitely applying product and I see a sheen, but it's not a crazy intense sheen. I don't know that this is something I would use 100% on its own though, because my brows are so sparse. So it wouldn't like make sense. Like there are definitely areas I would need to fill, and I like my brows to look pretty polished. But this is the eyebrow combed through with their new, what are you called? The Dream Sheen Brow Glaze. I can see the glaze. This one here is nice and matte, but obviously she's not brushed. So I got hair going this way, I got hair going up, I got hair just, they're not crazy, but they're definitely not where they need to be. I'm gonna let this dry down for like a quick segundo and see when it dries, is it actually like glossy. I'll wait 5 minutes. We are back. Let's take a look. I feel like there's definitely a bit of a gloss, but it's more of hydration than anything. Like it doesn't look scary shiny. Like I'm picky. There's a gloss, a glaze, yeah, but it's not something that, like, it literally looks like it's still wet when it's not. That's what it kind of looks like. I don't know if this is gonna wear well, if ultimately like it's gonna chunk off and flake and then I'll get brown flakes everywhere. But for now, this looks pretty good. It does make the brow look pretty. I'm not even mad at it. I was scared it was gonna be super high gloss, but it's not. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool so far. First impressions, not horrible and it's not scary shiny, which is great. The lips, we're gonna go in with Paul's gloss. He named it What's Poppin'. I need a lip liner though. I grabbed the House Labs lip liner. This one's gonna be in Rule, I think, but that is what the gloss looks like. It looks somewhat clear with gold flecks to it. I don't like the lip combo. I'll be back. If you're thinking I'm crazy, I am. I will sit here, put something together, say it doesn't matter, but if I hate it, then I hate it. So I'm gonna try this shade. It is the Be Legendary Lip Liner in the shade Medium Pinky Rose by Smashbox. I wanted like something within the rosy family without being too much. Let's try this again. See how it's clear, but it has like a golden hue? Those are the flecks of shimmer, the reflex in it. I am gonna go over the lip liner because I want to marry these two shades together. All right, guys, and here you have it. Listen, I'm not even mad at it. So when it comes to the under eye powder, I wasn't impressed at first. I was like, girl, where's the brightening? It says brightening. Is it really brightening? I didn't think it was brightening. I didn't necessarily bake, but I over applied product compared to how much I usually apply, and it did its thing. It looks really good. My under eye does not look dry or heavy. It is brightened and it looks so good. The Ofra collab on the eye and the cheeks, great. And obviously this lip combo, I'm not even mad at it. I think it all works. I don't know why I'm doing all this pink, but I'm doing pink today and I'm living for it. And the eyebrows, I think the eyebrows really impressed me because they look so good. They do have a sheen, but they're not as shiny as I expected it to be. So I'm not even mad at it. Remember, I linked everything below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Did you have your eyes on any of the 3 products that I featured today, like the new first impression products? How has this video helped you? Are you going to get it, or did it convince you that you don't really need it? Let me know in the comments. I am so happy I ended up switching the camera on and filming. Not only am I in a better mood because it's been a day, but I gave you guys raw thoughts versus coming in here and giving you a review based on what I thought. First impressions. We actually played around with the product, applied it, I showed you how it worked, and now you get to choose whether or not it's something you even need to purchase. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment. It really helps me out. Those of you who hype me, I really appreciate you, so thank you. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now listen, the video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere. I am linking recent videos in the description box for you. However, YouTube is also going to recommend some videos here on screen they believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you guys are checking me out. And I'll see you guys